morning, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes.
Sir, what is your name and what is your position here in the museum?
My name is Linricon A. Absuelo, and I am the curator of the National Museum Region 13 branch.
Sir, what were the artifacts found in Butuan?
We have a lot of artifacts excavated from the different sites of Butuan. Like for example, at the Balanghay site in Libertad, there are 9 Butuan boats, or what we call Balanghay boats, that were excavated way back in the 80s. And in the other sites, like somewhere in Barangay Bitcos and San Vicente, we have found stone artifacts or tools which were used by the early people in Butuan. And in other places like the Suwatan, we have excavated burial coffins made of wood. And of course, from this area towards Suwatan, from the museum towards Suwatan, our archaeologists during the 1970s have excavated a lot of Chinese porcelains, ceramics, and locally manufactured potteries or pans.
So were all of these artifacts they were older than when Magellan came here to Butuan?
Yes, much older than the time when Magellan arrived in Butuan, because Magellan just came to Butuan, as according to historians, they came to Butuan during the 16th century, while our artifacts excavated here are dated back to as early as the 4th century. In fact, even as early as 500 BC, so before Christ. In fact, at present, somewhere in Barangay Bunbon, to be specific, that place is called Sitio Tuay. Our archaeologist is now excavating a shell midden. It's actually a garbage area of the early inhabitants in this place. So, Butuan's prehistory is indeed very significant, because it would show us that Butuan, as early as the Neolithic or the New Stone Age period, is already populated or was already populated by people.
So sir, when was the Golden Tara made or excavated?
Actually, that gold image was found by a native woman, It was not excavated, but found out during a call of nature by a woman. Then eventually it was sold to the officials of this area, and were eventually brought to America.
How did the archaeologists search or find these artifacts, and how long did it take them to dig them up or excavate?
At first, there were accidental discovery of these artifacts, somewhere, around Butuan. And eventually, local officials reported these artifacts, or they called the attention of the National Museum in Manila regarding the discovery of these artifacts. And then eventually, the National Museum came and conducted an archaeological exploration, which eventually led to the discovery of several artifacts, like, for example, wooden coffins and the Butuan boat at Libertad. But the process of excavation is very, I mean, it requires time, no, considerable time, because way back in the 70s, they usually spent months and months of while excavating the Butuan boat or the Balangay boat, and usually it would take long to excavate site, because it requires first the actual excavation and up to the dating of the finds. So it's not that easy, and it's not that short. No, I mean, it requires a lot of time.
Um, um, did the Butuanans already establish a civilization way a flourishing civilization way before Ferdinand Magellan came?
Definitely yes. In fact, Butuan was the center of trade during the 10th century, and people, not even as far as Surigao, Agusan del Sur, they would travel to Butuan for its imported goods from other places in Southeast Asia, most especially China, Vietnam, and Thailand.
Thank you, sir, for your time.
Yes,